and welcome back. So I'm Kelly if you're new here, and for this video I'm just going to be continuing on with my housing update series as promised. And for this video specifically, I'll be getting into how I converted the space that I'm living in right now into a bedroom space, which was actually originally a living room space. And I used different things to convert it, and it was very affordable. And this may be an affordable housing living situation for you if you are in the San Francisco area, or maybe any other city that's really expensive to live in and you're trying to save some money. Living rooms are a lot more affordable, and it's the reality for many of us since you can't actually afford to live in a bedroom. So some people are renting out their living room spaces, and that just makes it cheaper and actually livable for everyone, given the housing costs here, which is pretty ridiculous. So yeah, I thought I would share some of my ideas with you and how I did that, and keep watching if you are interested. So let's start the tour. Here is my bedroom. There's a mirror. There's me. Hello. Here is my television, which is not yet mounted. It needs to be mounted. I actually thrifted this, so if you want some thrifting tips, basically everything here is thrifted. All the decor items, that is. So yeah, there is a quick 360 overview. I don't have a mattress on here because I like to actually sleep on the floor, so my mattress is actually like out that way. I just hid it for the video. But yeah, that's why. And yeah, here, if you care to see, is the patio, which is a benefit of actually being in the living room. I actually get the patio. So now, moving on from that, I'll just start in this corner here. Right now, I just have this turntable that I actually thrifted. I got that for $1. Okay, like seriously. And then just wine and rosé. This Tapestry, Amazon, all this stuff, everything here has been thrifted. The chairs, the pillows, that is actually a mat that I threw over the chairs that's thrifted. This was thrifted. This I got for free. And then, I guess over here we have, this table with my sunglasses, some of them, and this was actually a candle thingy that I now put these leaves in. They're fake, of course, and a chair. The desk where I do all my work, studying, reading. I love to read. This. And yeah, my loft bed, which is a really good option for a lot of you if you want to conserve space, and if you don't have a lot of space in your living room, that's a really good option. And I actually got this off of Facebook Marketplace. I got it from some guy in Berkeley. So yeah, and if you want to know so all this patio stuff, that stuff right there, the string lights and the chairs, I actually also thrifted, as well as the mat. And let's just get into this area. So here I actually have two closets. I won't get into them because they're disorganized and I'm embarrassed. And then here I have another mat. It's supposed to be here, so let's just put that back there. I have another mat, and I like to sit here in front of my TV, so on the floor. I love to sit on the floor, so that's why I have this rolled up like sheet kind of situation, and pillows. I love pillows. And then here is just a clothing rack. I love to hang stuff. Some of the clothing that I have for my clothing line. And yeah, that's basically it. So now I want to get into actually the details of how I actually converted the space. So this whole contraction here, definitely, it cost me under $100. And basically what this is called a ceiling mount. Sorry, not ceiling mount, a ceiling track. And I got this off of Amazon. I can link the exact one. And then these curtains are, specifically for dividing, like room divider curtains, that's what they're called. For me, my space is super long and super, like, the space that I need to cover is super wide, because it, like, outside of the space is the dining room. And so anyways, it's a pretty long space, so it was more costly for me because I had to buy 2 curtains. But a lot of people, it's not going to be that long, so probably 1 curtain would do. But because I had to buy 2, it was a little bit more costly. I believe it was like about $20 or $30 per curtain. So these are 2 put together, which is why I just put these here to hold them together so there's no spaces. You know, I mean, you can get that at the dollar store, those clothing hanger hooks thingies. So yeah, this whole contraption was very easy to put up. They give you all of the things, like all of the materials to put them up, and you know, you'll see when you get it, it's all rolled up, and then you kind of have to unroll it, and so it might need 2 people, but you can do it with 1 person. It's just a lot harder. Just, you know, to keep it straight. That's the hardest part. And then over here was actually just like a random like DIY. So this hallway is what divides this space, the living room, from, you know, my other roommates' rooms, as well as the bathroom that I share with, let me turn around this camera so you can see me. So yeah, that space that I just showed you is what divides my space, the living room, from my other roommate's room and the bathroom, and, you know, just the hallway and closets. So, you know, obviously I need to cover both spaces. I didn't want to spend more money, so I honestly just randomly came up with DIY. And this is actually a what I used was a curtain rod, just a regular curtain rod, so I didn't get a ceiling track, and it was the exact size so that there was actually enough tension for me to, you know, just put it in between the walls and then add the curtains onto it, which are just regular curtains that I had. So I didn't have to pay anything. This was technically free for all of this whole contraption. So that's basically all I have to share with you guys for this specific video. I hope it was helpful. You know, I'm really new at this, so just let me know if you have any suggestions, if you have any questions, or if you want more details about anything else.